Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Annalisa. This is a short daily, like a mini pick a card reading, some advice for today. And the question is, how do I step into more love today, or how do I open to receive more love today? So I've got 4 piles for you to choose from, and tune in, pick your deck, or maybe a few decks. There may be a few ways you want to bring it in today, and follow the timestamps. So, group number 1, how can you open to receive love today? We've got the King of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. We also have Melchizedek, Higher Learning. Okay. Melchizedek says, "You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress." Okay. So what I'm feeling for you guys today is being very clear-minded, very practical, almost unemotional. So for you to bring love in, it's actually about being very clear in your mind about what you want, your expectations, what you need, and really understanding who you are. So when you understand who you are and what you need in your life, you're able to, not only do you get to know yourself better, but you also are able to understand what you need. So it's like with the Queen of Swords in reverse, I feel like it's stepping out of a kind of passive mode. You may have been in a slightly in a space where you've stepped back and just allowed things to happen to you in your life, or just allowed people to come in or influences to come in. And what you need to do is actually step into your ability to know what you want and choose what you want, and to be to kind of drive it forward. So I feel like this is a little bit like law of attraction. Like manifestation, law of attraction. It's like being really clear about what expectations you have for yourself and who you are, and having this very clear mindset. With this card saying about more study, inner study is needed. It's like when you fully understand who you are, then you can identify exactly what it is you need. If you're having difficulty making choices, or difficulty finding someone, it's like maybe you need to be quite practical and logical in how you actually bring it in. So it may be like, well, I really like doing outdoorsy things, but I always do them on my own. Maybe I could go and join a group of people who go for walks together, and then I can meet someone in that way. It's like quite logical, quite practical, but knowing who you are. And I feel like for this group, you don't necessarily know either who you are or what you want. So really taking that time to know that. And with the Wheel of Fortune, what it's saying is that once you've got that clear mindset, once you've got that identity, that plan of what you need for your life, then you sit back, then you go into this Queen of Swords energy, or the Queen energy, the feminine energy, where you allow it to be received. So it's about having this real understanding of your mind, of self-reflection, of previous relationships, previous partners, what's made you happy, what's worked for you, what hasn't worked for you, and being quite logical with it, being very logical and practical. And in that sense, you will then manifest what you need at exactly the right time. So I know this. One of my previous partners, I absolutely manifested. I completely had the list down, very, very specific things to the region of the country that he came from, or the characteristics. I even drew a picture of my ideal person, and he looked exactly like it, and I manifested this person exactly into my life. And that didn't work long term for me, but I feel like that's what you're being guided to do, at least for this step of the journey, is like really seeing and knowing what you want and being clear about it. And then when you have that clarity, you're gonna like have this this king energy, this very empowered energy, and then life will be able to bring it to you, because you've sent that out into universe. You've said, this is what I need, this is what I want, and then you can allow it to come in. So you've been through some kind of past relationships that probably haven't worked, or that you want to make work, and either way you've got to be really clear about how you want to go about that, or who you are, or what you've learned and your understandings, so that you can mature in that sense. This is about inner growth, inner maturity in terms of relationships and connections. Okay, I hope that helped group number 1. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please give me a thumbs up if you like my videos, and I'll speak to you again another time. Hi group number 2, thank you for tuning in. How can you open to receive more love today? We've got the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. Interesting. And then we have Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Okay. It's pretty funny. They're just so relevant, you know, when we do these cards. 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups. It's like you are in indecision right now. You are deciding between people, between circumstances. It can be between jobs, between where you want to live, between friendship groups, between family and work, or whatever it is. You've got a decision to make where you have 2 love offers and you are not deciding. What do you need to do? Make a decision, okay? Very simple. Make a decision. Take the lead. If you choose wrong, you can change your mind. You can go back the other way. But if you don't make a decision, then you're going to be stuck in this shut, like cloaked energy. You can see this guy, 2 of Swords. He's like completely shut down his heart. He's closed off, or she, and is cloaked in this robe, and this love is coming in. This person can't open to anything because it's so closed down. It's so closed down and hiding. I feel like fear. I feel huge fear energy in making a decision, because I feel there's a lot of guilt connected to this, that whoever you choose, or whichever you choose, there's going to be guilt around the one that you didn't. You need to remember, it's not your responsibility to make anyone happy other than yourself. So you need to choose what's going to make you happy. You need to choose what it truly is that inspires you, that makes your soul and your heart sing, that makes you feel alive and makes you feel both safe and empowered and passionate. You need to choose what sets your heart alight, what sets you on fire, what you're excited about, what inspires you. And you are being called to be a leader for others in this. So it may be that what you're doing feels like a risk, feels like other people haven't made that decision before, or you're doing something a bit out the box, but you're being asked to be a leader for others and to inspire them in being able to do that. So you're really being asked to follow your heart. Follow your heart. This is get out of your head, stop thinking and going around in these mental circles, and because that's how you get stuck in this kind of guilt or shame or anxiety or whatever it is. You go round and round in these mental circles. What you need to do is feel your heart and go with that and lead from your heart. Let your heart be the driving force for you, and then take your action from that. And then you're going to be able to take off your cloak and take away those swords and open to receive love. you are not responsible for anyone's happiness. I'm just saying that again because I think it's really important. We can't please everyone in life. We can't. We are going to be disappointing people whenever people can be disappointed by the situation. That's their choice and their lesson. You can't, when we try and protect other people from getting hurt, we protect them from stepping into their soul lessons and into their soul growth. So you need to just stand in your strength and stand in your power and stand for who you are and trust that the universe will look after everyone and that everyone will get what they need, because there is enough love for everyone, there's enough people for everyone, there's enough everything for everyone, but only when we step into our heart space. When we're acting from our mind or acting from our head, then we start limiting things and shutting things down. So trust that that you are safe, that everyone is safe, everyone will feel held, everyone is going through what they need to in the situation, and you need to just look after yourself and your happiness, because at the moment you're shutting down your own happiness, your own ability to love, and it's and because you're trying to save other people, and that is not saving anyone. Okay, so that's my advice for you today. I hope that resonated. Please let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and I look forward to speaking to you again another time. Hi, group number 3. Let's see what your advice is today. El Moira, Awakening Presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. And then we have the Empress, Queen of Pentacles, and the Star in reverse. Okay. I feel for this group, you may be in a place of comparison. It's like you often compare yourself to other people, or compare specifically women. I know most people who watch this channel are women, so I'm just going to go with that. If you're male, then this relates to you in terms of other males or other women maybe. But we've got the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's two very strong, very bright women who are both beautiful, both powerful, both grounded, earthy, nurturing, loving, beautiful, inspiring, heartwarming, gorgeous, gorgeous people. Two people. Can two people be gorgeous? Of course they can. Of course they can. But you are quite likely in a place where you see others as more beautiful than you, or you see yourself in comparison to other people and make yourself feel smaller, or feel like, yeah, I'm good, but I'm not that good, or if only I had that, or if only I was like this. And it makes you, that feeling in itself dims your light. Okay? When you have that feeling that you are not enough as you are, as who you are, it makes you step back and you lose some of your shine. What you're being asked to do is to step into who you really authentically are, and honor who you are, and value who you are. Because two people who are very similar or very different both have value, both have something to offer the world. And I think sometimes we get caught in this place where we feel like we have to be everything. Like, I have to be everything. I have to be the funny one, and the smart one, and the beautiful one, and the clever one, and the irreverent one, and the crazy one, and the quiet one, and the whatever it is. We feel like we need to be everything. But what it really is about appreciating exactly who we are and honoring that and accepting that. Because we don't need to make ourselves out to be something more than we are, because then we're stepping into this shadow energy that actually clouds our brightness. So you're being really asked to observe the universe is within you. Know that the universe is within you and that you hold the light. For some of you, it's going to be a little bit of a twist on this. It's going to be that you are encountering other people who are envying you or who are jealous of you because you are standing in your light, because you are shining, and they may be trying to dim your light or to make you feel less than worthy. So for those people, if you feel like that's happening, it's very much about standing in, like protecting yourself, okay? Protecting who you are. In terms of how to do that, it's going to be a little bit different. For those of you who are in that place, you're very much in your strength and in your power anyway. So for some of you, it's about stepping more into your light in terms of protection. It's about stepping up into your brightness and allowing yourself to shine regardless of what's going on, and allowing your light to purify the situation and staying strong in your light. For some of you, it may be more appropriate for you to step back and to not come into some kind of ego battle with this. I think you need to feel, for those of you who feel like threatened by maybe others' jealousy of you, it's about feeling which way is stepping into ego and which way is stepping more into my power. For some of you, it may be like I need to just retreat and just know my value, know my strength, and know my power, and know my light. I don't need to force anything. I don't need to prove anything. I don't need to stand out and shine to everyone. For some of you, it's like I need to step forward into my light. I need to really own this and show who I am. But you have to be very careful that you're not doing that from ego. Because as soon as you start doing that from ego, you enter into that competition and actually your light starts dimming. So really tune into that discernment about what you need to do in that situation. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in, group number 3. I hope that resonated and helped. Do let me know below, and I look forward to speaking to you again another time. Hi, group number 4. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see, how can you step into more love today? We've got, which way around did I turn that? Right way up. High Priestess in the upright position, and the 3 of Wands upright position. And then we have the Miriam Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. You're being asked to just be in your knowing, be in your inner guidance, and just know that you're loved. Today, I feel like you need to really create this vision of your life, or know already. Some of you already know this vision for your life. You already know who you are, what love means to you. You already have this very sacred, profound vision already. And it's just about staying in that and really, excuse me, tuning into your wisdom and your understanding and your learning of that already. Some of you already know that. For some of you, it's about letting go of needing to do anything, needing to prove anything, needing to act on anything, and allowing yourself to receive love from the universe through messages and visions that want to come through. I feel like there is some kind of gift, like a sight, like the sacred vision. This what's the word I'm thinking of? There's another way of seeing things, or another way of understanding things, and the divine wants to bring it into you. It wants to give you this insight, there is an insight that it wants to gift you that is going to help you understand more about who you are and your life and where you're going. And it's going to help heal things, any wounds that are going on for you at the moment that you need help with. It's going to help you purify and overcome them, and to have hope for the future. So there's very much this healing process going on for you about having compassion for yourself and compassion for others. It's this forgiveness, accepting that everything you've done, everything you've been, everything you've said, everything that's happened has been exactly how it's supposed to be. It's perfect. Everything, no matter what it is, it's perfect. And knowing that you have been operating as part of a divine plan, and you can't see necessarily from a bigger picture what exactly your experience and your learning that you've been through, what that's been doing for the universe on a wider scale. And so now Spirit is saying to you, we want you to see that perspective, have that understanding. That may be the vision, is just having this perspective of you in terms of your life and the people around you and your relationships, being able to see it from a higher perspective, from a higher vantage point. And from there, it'll give you this light. You'll have this insight, this light, this understanding, and that's going to help you have more compassion and love for yourself, because you're going to see the bigger picture. Okay. I hope that helped group number 4. I hope I stayed with you there. That was very much a download that came in then. So, yeah, know that you're loved. Know that Spirit is supporting you and is wanting to help you understand something at the moment and give you some insight. So step back and receive it. Step into meditation or into whatever space it is that allows you to receive information from Spirit, and you're going to get the messages through today. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in, sending lots of love, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon.